Scriptural, all because of Job. The Lord giveth, and the Lord taketh away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. I have news for you. That is not Bible. That's not Bible. The Lord giveth and never taketh away. And just because he said, blessed be the name of the Lord, don't mean that he's right. When he said, blessed be the name, he was just being religious.
If you are familiar with Christianity, the religion of Christianity, you will discover that there are parts in the Bible where preachers shy away from. And it's not that they don't understand it, but it would, in a way, amplify the lack of character that they possess. It would amplify the weaknesses that they have. And when you amplify your weaknesses or lack of character, it tells you a lot about your journey or relationship with God. So it's in their vested interest not to cover certain parts of the Bible. Not many Christians pick up on that because they do not lack a spirit of discernment. So as long as they go to church and they get their daily dosage of a 5-minute praise and worship, uplifting messages, then you can hide what you are by nature. You can hide your deceit under the cloak of praise and worship and good hymn singing. And people would never know what you are about. So hence, you don't have to go into the meat, into the grisly bone, because people wouldn't pick up on who you are or what you represent or do not represent. You see, Job, what he represented and what he was faithful, he was loyal, and for that he wasn't given a Cadillac. He wasn't given, as promised today, God to pay his mortgage. Instead, his friends told him, when God struck him down with leprosy and sicknesses and boils, these friends told him, curse God to his face, curse him to his face and die. This is how God treats you. He's not going to manage your daily affairs. He's not going to give you blessings. This is what the church teaches today. If God don't do this for you, then curse him to his face. Why should you want to have a relationship with God who gives you nothing? Just be like your bank manager, give you a good payout. That's the good deal. I've got a cold, so please be gentle with me. That's a good deal. Right? I worship you, you give me money. If you don't give me money, I stop worshiping you. And this is what the church is now, a transaction. Praise and worship, you give me money. If I give you praise and worship, you don't give me no money, then that be it. Go to hell, Lord. Go to hell. We don't care about you. Yeah, I'm only giving you praise and worship if you promise to build a hedge around my house. If you promise that my children will go to higher education. If you promise I'll get the job promotion I deserve, then I give you praise and worship. Never mind what Christ did at the cross for our salvation. That in itself is enough for praise and worship. But no, It's got to be monetary. It's got to be capitalism. It's got to be the flesh. Serve the flesh. Give me what I want. Or no praise and worship. Job gave his all. And that's before even the Messiah went to the cross. Job paid, he gave his all. He was ready to die for the Lord. Ready to die. It's interesting how Benny Hinn said, if that was him, Benny Hinn describing Job, Benny Hinn says, Job must be mentally ill.
Scriptural, all because of Job. The Lord giveth, and the Lord taketh away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. I have news for you. That is not Bible. That's not Bible. The Lord giveth and never taketh away. And just because he said, blessed be the name of the Lord, don't mean that he's right. When he said, blessed be the name, he was just being religious.
Mentally ill, to go all out as I'm going to serve you, Lord, no matter what. Benny Hinn says, with his beautiful cars and his mansion, that Job was mentally ill. In other words, all the blessings that Benny Hinn has is not from God. He already told you what he would have done if the places had been switched. He said Job was mentally ill. But please, this is what happens when you're a Christian today. There's something not quite right with Christians. There's something not quite right. That you can go in there with your charlatan tricks, your bag of monkey tricks, and you can't see the crooks for what they are. Of course, in the end, Job prospered and ended up with beautiful daughters and beautiful cattle and sheep, etc. He decided, no matter what happens to me, I'm sticking with my Lord, no matter what. Many Christians today couldn't even do one day in jail, one day for God. Yet the sermons after sermons you listen to today is how to seek God's favor, how to seek God's blessing. That's all you hear. Never, why don't you sit down at the foot of the cross and worship the Messiah who saved you from death and sin? That is enough. But no, the devil puts his symbol of capitalism and greed and wantonness. That we're not happy. We're not happy just to worship at the foot of the Savior. We're not happy. We want a golden Lamborghini. We want a good house. We want to make sure we have good doctors in our neighborhoods. And this is what Christianity has become, the American dream. Christianity now is the American dream. Worship God and God will give you, a beautiful bank loan. It's the American dream. Nothing more than Babylon. It's nothing more than Canaanite religion. Nothing more than worshiping the golden cow. We're not worshiping God. We're turning him into what we want him to be. And we're not being the vessel that he can shape us into what he wants us to be. And that's why Christianity is in a mess today. Anybody can come to the church and call themselves what they want. My voice is running out, so I need to end it here. Sorrowfully, I've not been too well, of late. But yes, we need to take a leaf out of the book of Job, meditate upon it, and ask ourselves the question: do we worship God for what we can get out of him, or because of what he's done for us.